The story opens in the year 2387, where humanity has been part of the Galactic Council for 50 years. The alien races always viewed humans as weak newcomers, good for trade and basic labor, but nothing more. The Council races include the military-focused Drexy, the tech-advanced Kalari, and the proud Vulcan Empire. Captain Alex Cross commands the used Thunderstrike, humanity's first Grande Royale-class cruiser. The ship looks ordinary from outside, just another human vessel. But hidden within its hull lies technology that even the humans barely understand. The ship was built using blueprints found in ancient ruins on Mars, combined with human engineering. Draxi Admiral Korth laughs when he sees the human fleet during a council meeting. "Humans and their toy ships," he says to his officers. The other alien races agree. Humans have only been in space for 200 years. How could they build anything that matters? But Captain Cross knows something the aliens don't. The Grande Royale-class ships aren't just cruisers. They're weapons platforms designed by an ancient race that vanished millions of years ago. The ships respond only to human neural patterns, as if they were waiting for humanity to find them. The Council assigns patrol duties to different races across the galaxy. Humans get the worst sectors, the empty zones where nothing important happens. Cross doesn't mind. It gives him time to test his ship's true abilities away from alien eyes. During a routine patrol, the Thunderstrike detects strange signals from deep space. Something massive is coming toward the galaxy. The ship's ancient systems activate on their own, showing star maps and tactical data that Cross has never seen before. The threat is bigger than anyone knows. 3 weeks after the strange signals, the threat reveals itself. The Devourers, machine entities from another galaxy, break through the outer rim. Their ships are massive, dark, and hungry. They consume entire planets, turning matter into energy for their endless expansion. The Draxi respond first, sending their battle fleets to stop the invasion. Their ships are destroyed in minutes. The Kalari try next with their advanced shields and weapons. The result is the same: total annihilation. The proud Vulcan Empire falls back to their core worlds. Abandoning outer colonies. Captain Cross watches the carnage from his command deck. His crew of 30 looks to him for answers. Lieutenant Jake Stone, his weapons officer, asks the obvious question: "What do we do, sir?" Cross feels the ship respond to his thoughts. The ancient systems are fully awake now, showing him battle plans and weapon configurations that no human has ever seen. The Thunderstrike isn't just one ship, it's part of a network. All 12 Grande Royale-class cruisers are connected, sharing data and power across impossible distances. The Galactic Council sends desperate messages to Earth. They need every ship, including the useless human vessels. Cross smiles grimly as he sets course for the battle zone. The aliens are about to learn what humanity has been hiding. As the Thunderstrike approaches the front lines, the ship begins to change. Its hull shifts and extends, revealing weapon ports that weren't there before. Ancient armor plating slides into place, and the ship's power core, a miniature star contained in impossible fields, begins to sing with barely controlled energy. The Devourer scouts detect the human ship. They send 3 destroyers to eliminate what looks like easy prey. Cross gives the order to his crew: show them what the Grande Royale can do. The battle begins at maximum weapon range. The Devourer ships fire massive plasma beams that have destroyed countless worlds. The beams strike the Thunderstrike directly, and for a moment, Cross's crew thinks they're dead. But the ancient shields hold. More than hold, they absorb the energy and feed it back into the ship's systems. The Thunderstrike glows with stolen power, its hull blazing like a small star against the darkness of space. "Return fire," Cross orders. The Grande Royale's main weapons aren't normal human technology. They're reality disruptors, Weapons that don't just destroy matter, but erase it from existence. The first shot removes a Devourer destroyer completely. No explosion, no debris. One moment it's there, the next it's not. The surviving Devourer ships retreat, sending emergency signals to their main fleet. But Cross isn't done. The Thunderstrike moves with impossible speed, chasing down the fleeing enemies. The ship's ancient drives don't push against space. They fold it, letting the cruiser appear anywhere within light years instantly. The second Devourer ship dies to a barrage of temporal missiles weapons that hit their target in the past, before they can defend. The third ship tries to surrender, but the Grande Royale systems don't recognize surrender. The ship was built for one purpose, to protect the galaxy from threats like the Devourers. News of the victory spreads across the Council networks. Alien races can't believe what they're seeing. A single human ship destroyed 3 Devourer vessels without taking damage. Admiral Korth demands explanations from Earth. But Captain Cross has bigger concerns. The ship's sensors show him the true scope of the invasion. Thousands of Devourer vessels are spreading across the galaxy's outer rim. Traditional tactics won't stop them. The only hope lies in awakening the full power of humanity's ancient fleet. Cross contacts the other Grande Royale captains through the ship's quantum network. Captain Maria Santos of the Stormbreaker, Captain Tom Walsh of the Void Hunter, and 9 others respond. They've all felt their ship's awakening. They all know what must be done. The human fleet begins to gather at coordinates that none of them remember choosing. The ships know where to go, as if following programming written. Into their very atoms. They're heading to the galaxy's core, to a place that shouldn't exist on any star map. The meeting point is a hidden nebula near the galaxy's center. As the 12 Grande Royale cruisers arrive, the nebula begins to change. Ancient machinery, hidden for millions of years, comes to life. Massive construction platforms emerge from the gas and dust, along with automated factories that begin building something incredible. Captain Cross watches in amazement as his ship docks with one of the platforms. The Thunderstrike is pulled into a construction bay the size of a small moon. Robotic systems swarm over the hull, adding new sections and upgrading existing systems. The ship isn't just being repaired, it's being transformed into its true form. The other human captains share the same experience. Their ships grow larger, more powerful, more alien. Captain Santos reports that her ship now masses 10 times what it did before. Captain Walsh's vessel sprouts weapon arrays that his crew can't even identify. But the transformation isn't just physical. The ship's artificial minds are awakening, sharing memories of the ancient war that destroyed their creators. Cross sees flashes of massive battles, of entire star systems turned into weapons, of a proud civilization that sacrificed everything to build the ultimate defense. The Builders, as the ancient race called themselves, knew they couldn't survive the Devourer invasion, but they could prepare for the next one. They scattered their greatest weapons across the galaxy, waiting for a species worthy enough to use them. Humanity's neural patterns matched the Builders' own. Aggressive when threatened, protective of others, willing to sacrifice for the greater good. While the human fleet undergoes transformation, the Devourers continue their advance. They've consumed 30 systems and show no signs of slowing. The Galactic Council's combined fleets can barely slow them down. Entire civilizations are evacuating to the galaxy's inner worlds. Admiral Korth arrives at the nebula with a Draxi battle group demanding answers. But when he sees what the human ships have become, his arrogance turns to fear. The Thunderstrike alone is now larger than his flagship, bristling with weapons that his sensors can't classify. Cross contacts the Admiral through standard channels. The galaxy is under attack by an ancient enemy, he explains. These ships were built to stop them. We're humanity's gift to everyone who calls this galaxy home. The transformation completes after 3 days. The 12 Grande Royale cruisers are now mobile battle stations, each one carrying enough firepower to crack planets. But their true power lies in their unity. When linked together, they become something greater than the sum of their parts. The Devourer main fleet arrives at the galaxy's heart 1,000,000 ships strong, each one the size of a city. They've consumed 60 star systems, and now they're ready to devour the remaining civilizations. The Galactic Council's last desperate defense crumbles in hours, but the Devourers haven't faced the awakened human fleet. The 12 Grande Royale cruisers emerge from the nebula in perfect formation. They move as one mind, their ancient systems synchronized across impossible distances. Captain Cross no longer commands just his ship. He's part of something larger, a weapon system designed by the galaxy's greatest civilization. The battle begins at the edge of the solar system that holds the galaxy's capital. The Devourers attack with overwhelming numbers, sending wave after wave of ships against the human formation. But numbers mean nothing against weapons that rewrite reality itself. The Thunderstrike fires its main gun, a weapon that creates temporary black holes. Entire squadrons of Devourer ships vanish into artificial singularities. Captain Santos's Stormbreaker deploys antimatter mines that exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously, destroying enemies across parallel realities. The Devourer fleet adapts quickly, as they always do. But the human ships adapt faster. Their ancient AI systems learn and evolve with each exchange, becoming more efficient with every shot. What starts as a desperate defense becomes a systematic extermination. The battle reaches its climax when the Devourer command ship, a vessel the size of a moon, tries to ram the human formation. Captain Cross makes the ultimate decision. He links all 12 ships together, combining their power into a single weapon that hasn't been fired in 3 million years. The Galaxy gun charges slowly, drawing energy from nearby stars. The Devourer command ship realizes the danger and tries to retreat, but it's too late. The weapon fires, creating a beam of pure destruction that doesn't just destroy the enemy ship, it erases it from history itself. The remaining Devourer vessels flee back to empty space, their invasion broken. The galaxy is safe, but the cost is enormous. The Galaxy gun's firing has drained the ancient systems. The Grande Royale cruisers will need centuries to recharge, and some of their most powerful weapons are gone forever. As the human fleet returns to Earth, Captain Cross reflects on what they've accomplished. Humanity has revealed itself as the galaxy's guardian, the inheritor of an ancient trust. The other races now look to humans with a mixture of fear and gratitude. The story ends with Cross standing on his bridge, looking out at the stars his people have saved. The Thunderstrike is still powerful, but no longer alien. It's become truly human, a protector, a guardian, a symbol of what humanity can accomplish when it stands united. Admiral Korth's final message sums up the galaxy's new understanding. We thought you were weak because you were new. We never realized you were new because you were chosen. The Grande Royale-class cruisers patrol the galaxy's borders, watching for new threats. Humanity has taken its place not as servants or junior partners, but as the galaxy's ultimate defenders. And somewhere in the ancient databases, other weapons wait for the day they might be needed.